Okay, so in case you missed it, I found this village on the edge of a cherry biome that's kind of across a chasm from a pillager outpost, and I made a starter base here that I'm already kind of growing out of. I caught some animals and made some pens for them to live in, and then I decided that I wanted to renovate the entire village. So I built a safe house for the villagers to live in while I demolished everything and re-landscaped. And now it's finally time to get this village completely renovated. So my vision for the village is I want it to feel like it was here, obviously, before I got here. And I feel like a lot of that will come from the village being made of materials that the villagers would have had access to build it. And so one of the last things I did in the last long play episode was plant both cherry trees and spruce trees around. So I'm doing kind of a custom biome situation because I would love to use cherry and spruce. And I also just really like them together. I've done in another world a kind of cherry spruce combo forest, and I think that it just makes for a really nice look because the trees are such different types and shapes. I'm going to keep my tower intact even though it won't be my house anymore. I'm going to move houses eventually, and I think I might relocate to the top of the hill, but I'm not sure yet. Hello, you guys can unsit now. I haven't named these guys yet, so if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know because... Oh, little unison meow. Hi. Wow, love them. And over here, got the animals. You guys are going to get a bigger enclosure for sure. Hello, everyone. Just checking in. How are you? I want to think of where maybe walls could be used, where that might come in handy, because the good thing about this village is that it's got a chasm on one side. I mean, this is like insane. This is one of my favorite locations that I've ever found, I think, for a village in Minecraft. And then we have the mountain on the back, and then the chasm goes all the way over here. Speaking of, I am going to at some point redo this awful bridge that I did like day one before I even started recording. And I've just realized that I didn't fix this. I thought that if I put water around the spruce trees, then they wouldn't turn into podzol, but I was wrong about that. So I'm actually going to do that really quick. Let me go get some more dirt. Oh, wait, it's going to drop into dirt, isn't it? Never mind then. Do I have a good shovel? Oh, my shovel's about to die. Let me take care of that. Oh my god. Okay. I really like to preserve the natural shape of the landscape wherever I can. So usually I'll define kind of the edge of whatever I'm digging out or replacing, and then I'll go back and infill it with the material. I don't do that every time, especially if I'm like completely overhauling the landscaping, but for little stuff like this, I like to keep it pretty true to the natural generation. Okay, get out of the hole. One thing about complementary shaders is I'm still struggling to tell how actually close I am to nighttime. Like, it's still really hard for me to figure it out just by the place of the sun. I think just because the shadows get so long, it looks so much darker than it is. That's probably close to bedtime, I feel like. Come on, cats. Uh-oh, we're missing one. Come on. They always want to come through the trapdoors. Okay, let's go. Oh my god. Good night, guys. I'm gonna leave you guys sitting. Okay, now we just need the grass to grow on this, but it is in the works. Do not look at my inventory right now. I have a lot going on and I don't want to hear about it. Let me just get up high for a second. Here's my strategic little, what is that called? Lightning rod. Haha. Just in case. Don't want anything bad to happen. Not to manifest that. Okay. This is what I'm thinking. In the original village, the church was right here and it kind of contrasted the outpost over there super nicely. And so I think I would like to keep that kind of focal point across the way. And then this was the original like town square. And I think that it could be sweet to have that as a kind of courtyard. So if we had a city hall pseudo church situation in this area, then kept the courtyard, I think that would be really nice and sweet. And then a path here, over here, I think maybe a field could be nice to have some planting here and then some planting towards the back. I'm thinking this area can be the kind of agricultural kind of farming situation, just because there's a lot of flat land, which is really nice, but it's not quite back in the valley. I feel like it kind of serves as a layout to have unobstructed views here. So farm, ambiguous here. Oh, hello tree. Ambiguous placement here. I'm not quite sure. Maybe another field. Maybe we just keep this all field. Maybe this can be flowers or even like a little like pond alcove. I'm not sure. So that's kind of TBD. In the middle, I would like to do the library and then keep the bones of this and kind of add on to it to make the library. I think would be nice. And I have 2 brewing stands. This village had 2 cleric houses. And so I think I'm going to do another tower over there and then put the other brewing stand in that. So then we'll have 2 clerics, and then these will be their kind of mysterious little wizarding spots. And then beyond that, we'll put the farmer and the shepherd in the kind of agricultural zone. And then I think there's this big long stretch of valley here that's not really used. And so I'm thinking that behind there can be the village, like where the workers are. So that would be I think the butcher closest to the animals. I don't know if we'll want like a centralized barn, just the way that this village is laid out, but it could be nice to have them separated and give them a little more space. And then that would be like the armor, Fletcher, etc., in this little row. I'm really loving this roof detail that I did. I kind of tacked it on last minute. It makes me really happy. I just really like the way that looks. But that's kind of the general layout I'm thinking. So now all that's left to do is start. I'm also feeling like I'm going to need a lot more spruce wood, so I might go down... Oh, I didn't get those paths on there. That's fine. I go down this way and get out on the water and make myself a very temporary spruce tree farm, because I don't want to turn more into puzzle. I want it all to stay dirt up here. So maybe that can be first order of business. Maybe while I wait for those to grow, I would like to get down and mine a little bit at diamond level. Yeah, let's do it. Wow, my food chest is in tough shape right now. That's really insane. Let's do that. Make myself some bread. Bread has kind of been my main food source. I just haven't been doing a lot of butchering in this gameplay, which is kind of interesting because I feel like that's always what I'm doing. It's kind of my first instinct. I am gonna need more spruce saplings in order to make a spruce farm. So let me cut these down really quick. Oh, hi, thank you for the gifts. More saplings. More saplings, please. Okay, no saplings. Oh, sorry, everyone. I need to turn on that mod that makes the tree leaves go away really fast. That's so helpful, and I got kind of used to having it in the very short time that I played with it. I'm gonna go do that. Okay. Okay, I turned on the accelerated decay mod. Gosh, that's so much better. Okay. Aw, kitty sleeping. Why do I have this many iron swords? I really don't remember making all of those. And I don't know why I would have. Whatever. I'm gonna want one more shovel. I just hate hitting gravel and stuff down there. Let's take the door. I don't know if I have a little base set up down there yet. I don't really remember. And we'll go outside and get one of these bad boys. I needed those for when I was making a bunch of stone brick. I definitely do have a furnace down there already, I'm just remembering. And a crafting table, but I'm gonna want to take more down to diamond level. So I guess I'll make some chests. Can I sleep? Thanks, guys. All right. Ugh, I love the rainbow in complimentary. I somehow always forget about it. I really need to get a better path. I had an idea, like from the mountain face up there, to do like a custom lush cave that you kind of weave through and then it spits you out down here. So I might do that eventually. I just need to find a lush cave first. And I'm sure that'll be a whole other ordeal. All right. You do your thing. I'm chilling. What a freak. One right here. All right. Oh, almost forgot. There we go. Okay, have fun, guys. I had to go through a lot of caves to get down to iron level, even to begin with, so I'm feeling kind of lukewarm about the safety of this route and this chunk specifically. I'm a strip miner. I love a classic strip mine. I'm kind of a baby. Wow, I left so much coal down here. That's crazy. And this was the... Yes, there was some cave there. Here's the mine. And what I might do is actually send it off this way instead of continuing, just because there's another cave there that I really just don't really want to deal with right now. Little bit of lapis. I will take that. Thank you. Oh shit. I need to be lighting this place up. My bad. That's another thing about shaders is I forget, because I'm holding the torch, that I do need to be putting torches down. Now we're into deep slate, which means that this is going to be a much more arduous process. I probably should have just brought the rest of my iron down here, honestly. I'm gonna kind of fly through these pickaxes. Eventually I'm gonna get into enchanting and things like that, but I kind of take this game slow. I've always been a really slow player. We'll get there, and eventually getting this deep slate won't be nearly as tedious, but we have to do our time right now. Cool. I am playing with keep inventory on. It just makes it a more enjoyable experience to me. Like I said, I'm a baby and I'm still getting more comfortable with combat and getting scared in the caves and facing my fears in that way. So we have keep inventory on for right now. Oh, more iron. I will take it. Oh. And speaking of, there's a cave right there, which I think we're about to get right into. Wow. Okay, so it's more like a ravine that we have going on here. Anything interesting? Got a creeper down there. That looks like a geode. Wonder if we should go over there. You know what? It's good to know that's there. That's not why I came down here, but I will be going to revisit that because that's definitely a geode. And I would love to do something with amethyst at some point. I think that would be really fun. I might just bridge across here. There's some redstone. You know, maybe I will. We'll just take a little detour. We'll just go peek around, see what there's to see. Oh shoot! Right off the bat. Come on. Thank you. Hello. Okay, well, I'm not gonna push that direction for right now because we got some stuff right here already. We go peek over here. I am about to run out of food. Oh shoot. Come on. Come on, freak. Oh, he should have gotten me earlier. I don't really know how that didn't happen. Where was that creeper from earlier? Ah, right there. Oh my goodness. 3 creepers. What are you guys doing? All right, anything else of note? Let's go back and get some ores. I don't want to get too into this cave right now, but it's good to know this is here because, well... All right, bye. Little hallway. Oh, my goodness. Oh, here's a lot of iron. This is a good sign. I don't actually know if this is a vein, but it is just a lot of iron in one place, which is really nice. And the skeleton was really guarding it. I'm gonna have to make good use of this lava pool. Where are you flowing to, bro? Oh no, it's just right there. Okay, get rid of that. I have lots of cobblestone at home. I guess I got kind of sidetracked before I could put my barrels down. I would like to keep these stones. I just think, you know, maybe I'll use them. Ooh, oh. And I did get tricked. I thought that was diamonds. Well, that was tragic. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! I mean, incredibly, incredibly silly on my part. Wow. You guys didn't see that. Oh yeah. The answer was literally right in front of my eyes. It is, in fact, an ore vein, which is great. I might come back to this cave because I would like to use my last pickaxe to at least get down to diamond level instead of having to go back up. I don't really know why I didn't think of that already, but I'm gonna at least clean out the rest of this. Did I bring my sticks down here? No, of course not. Okay, that's enough for now. Lots of torches that I placed in my case to get my sword. Oh! Wow. And I just passed right by it, didn't I? Where did I come from, dude? I guess over here? Oh, and it would be from right here. There's some gold. Could use some of that, I would say. Just good to have, you know? So now I just need to get back up there. And now I will go back to what I was doing earlier. All right, back to it. I need to lock in. We're only on -19. I gotta stop messing around. Man, I'm about to lose this pickaxe. And we're gonna have to go back. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm cool about it. I guess my inventory is incredibly full right now. It'll be nice to at least offload some of these things. Ooh. We got trees. It's a good day. Wonderful. All right. Oh, didn't mean to throw that. Perfect. Let's do it. I think, for real, just gonna make 7 pickaxes. Just in case. Okay, love you guys. Well, I'm getting a lot of gold. And there's another cave. Really don't want to dip in here right now, but I should at least torch it up. Oh, and there's those zombies. I'll get back to them. I don't know where that one guy went. Maybe he's further up there. I don't really care about him right now. All right. Well, let's keep it going. I'll make myself, I guess, a little wall, so I don't really have to deal with anything right now. Would be nice. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Be cool. All right. I'm over y'all. I'm over this cave. Peace out. Peace out to you, bro. Oh, I wonder if we're about to get into a deep dark biome, because I've been seeing little blobs here and there. Ah. I did also just realize I was forgetting to place torches again. Let's go back and see if we can sort that out. Ooh. Got a little, what are those, sensors? Not hearing any shriekers though, which is good. Let's see if we can keep going. Not hearing any shrieker yet. Okay, level 30. Now we can definitely do some enchanting. At least we can do some enchanting once I get diamond tools, once I find a 3rd diamond, and then a 4th diamond to make an enchanting table. So we're still a little ways off. What? Wait. Am I stupid? Oh my god. I got so in the rhythm. Well, that's awesome. Cool. So now we can set up for some actual strip mining. I would like to get like a few more diamonds. That would make this whole excursion worth it, I think. So let's put a door here and a door across from it. Bam, bam. Let's go this way. Oh, I just remembered I can set up my little room. I am pretty close to lava, so I'll try and keep it small. Oop, and that's why I was gonna keep it small. It'll just be a fun shape. Hello? Perfect. You know, these here, this guy here, and then we can do this. And to balance this out, we'll make it fancy and we'll put it on there like that. Okay. Wish I had some wood to make a sign to remind myself that there is lava this way, but we'll just take that gamble. Next time I'm down here for a long haul, I'll bring some saplings. We can have a little grow room. I wish that the lava would not be close to me anymore. That's how I'm starting to feel. It's creating a lot of ambiguity for me that I don't really like. Hello? Oh, hello! I hate that sound so much. I mean, I love it, but I really, really hate it. Still no diamonds. If it goes on like this for much longer, I'm probably just gonna go cave mode. Oh, I forgot to put my door away. Just realized. Well, you can come with me. Oh! We're back under some deep dark. Something's setting that guy off. It's not me. Oh! Oh, good lord. Oh, hello? What's going on here, huh? Man, there's a lot of, shriekers up there. Alright, well, never mind about those diamonds. We'll get back to that another time. It's morning. I may plant some more spruce trees, just to have kind of an overwhelming supply. Bruh. Hi guys. Did I get you? Oh no, you're just wanting to sit. Okay, cool. So the first thing that I know I want is the City Hall church building. And I want this to be the courtyard around that. So we can go ahead and define this space. So this will be the courtyard space. There will be like a gate here. I guess I need to move these. Lots of stuff in here. Put these things over by the safe house, just because I know I'm not gonna touch over here very much. And we do have a lot of oak and a lot of oak stairs, so I would like to employ those in some way. At least maybe just the oak. Should probably put my bed down. I'll just put it on the porch right there. That's perfect. So this is the courtyard, and we'll want it to go here. We'll want the church to go here. Oh! More rain. Is it a thunderstorm? Let's find out. Nope. Okay, nice. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These are 12, 13, 14. What if we do 15? So it's a little bit bigger, but not by much. We can come in, maybe? I mean, it really could go all the way up to the edge. And this is just kind of like a picturesque overlook. 3, 4, 5. And then we can bring it back the same way we came. I think we're still short one villager, so maybe I'll take care of that really quick. Hello, Rainbow! I like how this cherry tree kind of shades the farm. I think that's really cute. Oh, another one! Wow, we got cats for days in here. Come on, y'all. Hey, who's hungry? Anything? Okay, well, I guess we'll see. So this is a fine start for this building, I think. Just knowing the mass of it is here. Maybe this... Oh, there's a cave under here. I'm gonna have to get into that at some point. I bet it opens up down here underneath this somehow. Maybe. Maybe not, but maybe. Okay, maybe what we can do is extend this out. So that kind of dirt level, bring it out and around, and then reshape this so this is a more gradual hill. But then also maybe the road doesn't have to go straight across. Maybe this can be, well, let's think. So you're walking down this way. I'll have to move this at some point. It could be that the road splits. There's a retaining wall here. The road splits that way and then splits this way. And then this takes you up. Kind of like that more. It's a little bit more dynamic. Okay, let's do that. So we'll want this tree to come down. Man, that's really annoying. I wonder if I just dug down. I hear a baby villager also. Yeah! Okay, I think that's our last guy. Need to get this figured out. This is such a random little side quest, but I'm kind of just over them making noise all the time. Okay. Oh, no sounds. Well, now they're gone. So, oh, that'll be it. Oh, it's grassy down here. Weird. Where does that connect to, I wonder? All right, well, let's open this bad boy up. Crazy. Is this it? Why is it grassy down here? This is wild. Oh, does this open to the outside? It does. Oh, wow. So this gets us down. Maybe we can turn this into something. Well, that's good to know. Maybe I'll just patch this, but then we'll know that that's lit up. Okay, anyways. So, okay, we have the road that goes here. Let's put some little patches down. So it'll branch up here, and then it'll branch this way. And then back here will be houses and things. So let's balance out this terrain a little bit. And I do want to fill those holes. I'll start by landscaping. So this isn't anything. This is just a little, I think I was maybe mining in here, like just getting stone. What do I want it to be? Where do I want it to align? I guess to this level for now, and then we can always adjust it later. I'm usually a pretty big proponent of filling the entire hole, just so you're not accidentally digging into this random flat-ceilinged cave-like thing, and it just reduces the need to put a bunch of torches down. But I think for efficiency's sake, and because this is kind of a huge hole, I'm just gonna do like a 3 deep layer. Okay, so want to align it to this layer, which means we'll start down here. Okay, so that's layer 1. We do have to drop down quite a lot here, so it might also be a good idea to slope this down instead of just making it a fall off. Or actually, we could have a path that goes kind of behind what will be the library. And then we could have a wall, another retaining wall with stairs down, and then down here is the kind of workhouse district. Okay, I actually really like that idea. Let's play with levels a little bit. Not everything has to slope so nicely. So then we'll wind up digging this out, kind of. Maybe we can pick this as the edge of the wall, this kind of line. Yeah, so we'll want everything else to come out. So this can be the kind of defining hill shape, and the rest of that can stay close to the level it's on. I might as well just make a diamond shovel. So this will be where our big wall is. Oh, a new cat! Oh my gosh, we have so many. I'm gonna go see what the trades are for our librarian. Okay, paper for an emerald, and then fire protection 2. We can do that. I'm also realizing that I have quite a bit of space here in the middle, so maybe the library can be here, and then we could have like a storage situation here. We just start a sugarcane farm. Where's the sun? Oh, we got time. We'll want to start a more permanent sugarcane farm at some point, but this will be good for now. All right, you guys have fun growing. See y'all later. Oh. What are you guys doing? Just chilling, I guess? And then this will be where the actual wall is. And the iron golems are really having a field day over here, so kind of unfortunate, because I'm about to take this down. Hey, can you watch where you're going? You're gonna freak me out. Dude. Nice, a lot of coal under here. That's probably good because I think I was kind of starting to run low. So I feel like now we can talk about maybe some goals. I would like to, man, you guys are having a little get together over here. I would like to get the landscaping done. And then I would also really love to get the town hall up. My inspiration for that, I would love to stay true to the kind of OG village church and make it out of stone, which I think would just contrast really nicely with the rest of the village, because I'm going to do this kind of wood, kind of stone, but then cherry and spruce palette for the rest of it. So having this really monolithic, almost traditional a stone church as the kind of front and center focal point for the village, I think would be really nice. But that's the two things that I would like to do most, I think, for this part, is get the landscaping done and then get the church up. So that's the vision. We'll see how that goes. But we do need to pick this back up. You guys are getting kind of stuck, I fear. I fear you've crossed over and you don't really know how to return. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe you've just never explored over here before. I don't really know. Maybe that can be like that, and then the wall can kind of sprout out of there. One thing about me, y'all, I love a Minecraft village. I'm sorry. I know that they're really good for resources, but I love that the world is populated with little cities. I think that's so fun, and the way that I like to play is really building out a full world. And so I really like to leave villages intact. I've always kind of played that way, and it's really fun to do remodels of them. I don't know if I've ever done a full survival remodel before. I'm really looking forward to the like tasteful stone elements in this village, because it's going to be a lot of the like infrastructure will be made of stone. Obviously the house foundations and things like that, and the church. I think it'll just be a nice like anchoring element. Oh, more coal. I didn't even notice this as I was mining that stone out. I'm wondering if we're too far away from our sugarcane for it to grow when we're back there in the valley. Oh no, it's looking good. We can go down there in a little while and get some. I really need a more reliable food source. This is getting kind of ridiculous. Not even more reliable, but just bigger. I just have that little patch from the existing farm. I'm seeing the vision here. Like this really wants to be houses or buildings or something. So that'll be cool to see that come together. Dang it. Oh, a new cat. Oh, that one's so cute. Man, maybe I'll go get some fish soon. I gotta stop getting a bunch of cats. I barely have the space for the two that I have. Okay, let's see what we're looking at here. I mean, yeah, really nice. It'll be so like picturesque. So that's that. Oh, me and this cat running along. I'm gonna be glad I did this later. Let me cook some more of this stone. I'm gonna have to go mining for some coal later because I did just use everything I had. I need to get a lava farm going too. I have some dripstone. We'll add that to the to-do list at some point as well. Dang, we got a lot of pigs. 9, not bad. Creeper over there. Oh wow, there's lots going. I guess iron golems don't fight creepers? Question mark. Oh fuck. That's fine. That's fine. That's all good. That's no worries. Ah, annoying. All right, let's patch this hole. Oh. Oh, that's why I like to do some extra dirt layers for stuff like that. Okay, well that's nice. We got some arrows, some bones, some gunpowder. That hole is filled. So is the other one. Those were the two big ones. Ah, yes. Lovely. Let's go get it. Dang. Whatever, bro. Mind your own business. Well, let's go get our librarian. Oh, why was I thinking that was just one? Okay, it's kind of goofy, but whatever. The economy is going to be so up in this village. You wanted the coal. Here you go. Alright, buddy. Sticks. I got sticks for you. Don't even worry. Alright. So we can have some columns. Maybe we can do this instead. We can make it like that. And then that'll pull back that way. Okay, let me know if you see my vision here. It kind of rounds more so like that, since we're not even going to really need to access this side of the building anyway. I think we'll want this to be a little bit more sloped so you can access it. So what we can do is we can just mimic what's already there, but pull it out a little bit. In terms of scale for the buildings in this village, I don't want them to be too grandiose. I want to keep it still kind of at the villager scale. There will be doors here that go out to the courtyard. Here's the courtyard. Okay, let's build it. So when I started this church, I was thinking, I'm not going to do ruins. I don't know why. I think it just felt like the most obvious choice to me, and I wanted to try and do something different. But then the more I worked on the design and the more I thought about it, the more I realized that I could only really picture ruins for the space. It just feels the most like natural and right. I went with an almost exclusively stone palette, and my kind of vision was that it would be this crumbling stone ruin, and then there would be this kind of overgrowth and maybe structure that would come in around it that was added after the fact. It still has that kind of monolithic stone connection that I was talking about earlier, but it's more of a landscape feature than it is a functional church. So that was the vision that I went in with, and I kept it oriented the way that I wanted to keep it oriented, and I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. So let me give you guys the tour. Okay, so I have this big main entrance and this big picture window down at the end. Lots of greenery, lots of overgrowth, lots of foliage. The loose lore that's kind of driving the concept of this build was the church was here for a long time and kind of fell into ruin. And then the villagers either stumbled upon it or came specifically to it, or I don't know what's going on there, but saw fit to kind of reinforce the ruins and keep them from crumbling further and try and preserve them. So we have this overarching stone structure that was the original building, and then these wood trusses that go throughout, lots of lanterns and the archway to the courtyard. The courtyard is nice and bright, and then the inside is a little bit cozier. The ground is all overgrown. One of the things in my mental picture early on was that the ceiling would be this kind of 50-50 mix of stone and then overgrowth and greenery. And I feel like that comes through. Eventually, when we get more buildings and site context in place around the church, I'm going to come back and more naturally fade this overgrowth into the surroundings, because right now it is just really an island on its own. You can tell, especially when you back up and you can just see the tall grass kind of right in this area. So that'll just become more natural over time. But the thing that I'm most excited about, the little creative decision making, gosh, I love it from this angle. I know initially I said that I was going to put a cleric in each of 2 towers on either side of the village, but I had this idea of like this reclusive little potion maker living in the ruins of this structure. So I have this house built in this kind of decaying turret that goes up and around the side of the building. Right now it's just 1 level, but there's lots of room for a basement down there. I just haven't put it in yet. And there's an entrance on this side as well. But I just love the idea of this cleric living here and working out of here. Maybe this means that the village only has 1 cleric, but I kind of feel like that adds to the mythos a little bit. So that is the church where it's at right now. Like, wow, I just am so happy with how it came out in here. It looks almost exactly like I wanted it to. Guys, that is going to be where I end this video. Initially, I for some reason thought that I was going to do this entire village renovation in 1 long video, but it's definitely going to be a series. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to follow along. I can't wait to really flesh this place out and give it a sense of narrative and place and lore, for lack of a better word. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and I will see y'all in the next one. Let's cut to B-roll.